Okay, I'm coming upon a major intersection, actually. The intersection of highways 51 and 48. That would be the original 51, which is I'm on right now, and the original Highway 48. And there's really not much. I'm not even sure. The squirrel just ran across there. How much of the original roadway is left on this? Oh, and the original town site of Mannford, well, you're looking at it. All these trees weren't here 50 years ago. This was the town. I want to see if I can't follow 51 back here. It doesn't go that much further before it gets to what is now the lake. And boy, this thing is in really bad shape. Let's see how far we can get. I haven't gone back here before, so I don't really know what to expect. I was here once before, but I couldn't even see the road. I mean, literally, I was here several months back, and it was, the trees were so thick, I couldn't tell that. And back then, I didn't even know this was 51. So I didn't even know a road went back here. You certainly couldn't tell by looking. Oh, well. You can still see. Boy, this thing is... Whoa! Okay. Almost took a header there. Still see the road in places, and wow. This is rough. Man. Still see the road. That's actually the center line right there. It's amazing how things can change in 50 years. Take any highway you drive down these days. 50 years, it may look like this. Well, it's getting difficult to follow now. To tell you the truth, from this point, see, the road comes from there, but I can't see. This is not particularly flat here. Let me walk down a little bit more. I know the basic layout of the road, but wow. I'm getting to a part here that probably floods very regularly. So it's well covered in mud. I do see something down here. I'm not sure what I see. Pavement. Oh, I see. I'm on the road again, okay. It curved. I didn't notice it curved. I'll try to follow it back where it curved. It was so overgrown back there that I literally couldn't see it. I'm seeing a spot here where the railroad, most of the old towns back then, of course, were railroad towns. There were no real roads back then. I've seen a spot there where the road would have gone under a railroad bridge. Ooh, I gotta be careful here because it is, yes, it's in the high 20s, so it's very cold, yet we got a lot of rain, and it's not cold enough to freeze all this mud. Now the part I'm walking on now, the concrete is buried in several inches of mud. This regularly floods. So I've got to be, wow, I'm trying not to sink too much. I can see the road up here again. Jeez. Walk over here in the grass maybe. I'm coming upon the road again where it's a bit higher. Check this out. Now this is where the railroad passed. There was a railroad bridge. I'm basically standing under what would have been a railroad bridge. Railroad would be right up there. Let me take a walk up here. Oh! And get a better view of where the railroad passed. It certainly doesn't look like it, but the train used to come right at me there. Bridge, you see the Five Bridge over the road, continuing on to Mannford, which is right back that way. And Highway 51 continues on around there. So, let's follow 51 some more. It's very difficult to look at the satellite footage here and be able to follow the road. Google does not have good imagery here. It's just really, really bad. You can't get any detail at ground level to be able to see anything at all. But, see, I mean, I couldn't tell by looking at the satellite that this was here. I'm seeing, I don't know if that's modern over there or something coming, you know. It looks too wide to be a road from that era. Boy, I tell you, it's cold. What with the wind that's blowing. I don't know how much further this is going to go. Well, I mean, I know where it's going to end up, but I'm not sure how far I am from that point. Yeah, that over there across the lake is something modern, or, well, it's probably from the old recreation area. Okay, once again, the road's disappearing. Kind of surprising, that's a lower part there. Maybe it's just kind of washed clean. So let's keep walking on. What if you didn't know? You'd never know this was a road. Think about it. What I'm walking on now, 60 years ago, this was a well-traveled road. If you were traveling between Mannford and Tulsa, this is it. This is the road you took. Boy, this is getting deep. Oh, I can't look at what you, I hope you're getting a good view because I can't look. I have to really watch the screen, or watch the, my footing. Oh, this is rough. Getting back to where I can see the road again. Oh, yeah. 60 years ago, you're going from Tulsa to Mannford. Or actually, in the direction I'm looking, if you were going from Mannford to Tulsa, this is the road you took. Wow. The westbound lane, when I'm walking on now, has really tilted. Outside there's a lot of this visible, but as I said, the satellite imagery is so bad in this area that you just really can't see anything at all. Seen a lot of tracks. They just look like dog tracks. This is a hunting area. Okay, coming down to a part that I think I recognize because I've been on the other side. We'll see. I like these parts like this. It's a lot easier to walk on. There's parts of this that are just so rough. Man. Well. Oh. I may be coming to the end of what I can get to. I wonder what this would have looked like 60 years ago. Driving down this 60 years ago, you know. Right now you got these almost like cliffs here. Well, not really cliffs, but what would this have looked like? I'm coming to the water. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to go any further. Ah, okay. I know, yep. I can't go any further than this. Wow, I'm walking through waist deep weeds here. Okay. Can't go any further than this, but right there, right across from me, here's where the road comes down into the water. And I've been down to that point. Right to the right of it, I don't know how you can see it, there's an old car sticking up out of the water. And again, right there in front of me is an old railroad bridge. You just see the wooden pylon sticking up out of the water. This would have actually been just a little creek that came through here. And the railroad bridge there went over the creek. So, this is the end of this. I'm going to take some pictures here. I've got to put together a photo album. It shows all this in the right order. But this is the end of this video. A little quick add-on here. I didn't realize when I walked past it. See the cliffs there. I'm on this little section of road here. And then I saw that concrete barrier there. And I'm not certain, but what I'm thinking is this, I'm just, you know, not far from where I was, where I showed you where the railroad came across, and I think it came across right here, and I think a bridge went over, and I think the railroad went across right there. So I'd be 60 years ago. I'd be standing underneath the railroad bridge, I believe. Let me walk up here just a little bit, see if I can see anything. Walking back the way I've come now, of course. Yeah, so you can see this thing. Unlike the railroad bridge I took a picture of. Oh, hey, there's steps here. Take a look at these steps. Let's walk up here. Well, unfortunately, all I see is grass. So I'll walk a little bit over here through the grass, see if I can see anything, but this is not easy to walk through. Now the railroad, there was a railroad that went to Mannford, and it would have gone through pretty much over there. The environment's changed so much, it's hard to say anything for certain. It's, you know, you wouldn't think there'd be steps up to a railroad, so I'm not sure what this is here. You know, I thought it was a railroad until I saw the steps. But why would you have steps going up to a railroad? Although, no, actually, I think this is not the railroad. I think that's the railroad right over there. See that white, whatever that is? I think that's sitting up on where's the railroad tracks. So, I don't know what this was, with the steps going up to it. Of course, I don't know how. I'm probably not much more than a half mile east of where I was at the original town site of Mannford. So, I don't know. I really have no idea how big the town was at the time that they abandoned it. So, yeah, I'm fairly confident the railroad's up there. As far as this thing over here that I just walked over, or, you know, the steps, I don't know. Maybe there was a building there at some point. I mean, because I'm on Highway 51. Although, that'd be kind of odd, you know, steps going from the highway. Oh, your guess is as good as mine on that. I'm going to go ahead and hang this up for now.